Did I really ruin everything by expecting one night the matter? I'm in my mid-20s, and my closest friend and I have always been a package deal. She still clings tightly to a group of old friends from her school days, most of whom now live in different countries and only show up occasionally. I don't dislike them, but they have a pattern. Plans are optional, commitments are flexible, and someone else always ends up picking up the pieces. Last winter, she hosted a holiday night for them after their plans collapsed, and it turned into just the two of us cooking, cleaning, and scrambling while everyone else drifted in and out. She was furious afterward and swore she was done chasing people. So this year, months in advance, I suggested something simple and intentional. My mother had access to a quiet rental in a snowy mountain town, and I offered that the three of us spend the holiday there together. It took real effort to arrange, and it wasn't cheap, but my friend immediately agreed and said she was relieved to have a solid plan. I told her more than once that if she changed her mind and wanted to be with her old friends instead, she just needed to say so early. She promised she wouldn't. Weeks later, she casually mentioned that her old friend group had decided to be in the same town for the holiday. I was surprised but tried to stay positive, suggesting daytime plans and assuring her again that she could back out if she wanted. She insisted she was staying with us. Eventually, my mom even invited my friend's parent and siblings so no one would feel awkward or alone. And she paid for the whole stay. At that point, it felt locked in. Then, out of nowhere, my friend messaged me saying she'd decided to spend the actual holiday night with her old friends. Instead, not asking, telling, she said her own parent was fine with it and assumed everyone else would be too. When I asked what that meant for her family, she explained they'd just stay behind with me and my mom while she went out. She brushed off my discomfort and said it was only one night, and that we'd still have the rest of the trip together. The more she talked, the worse it sounded. She admitted she'd been the one to invite her old friends to town and said she'd feel miserable knowing they were nearby without celebrating with them. She even framed it like she'd done me a favor by agreeing to bring her family along so I wouldn't be lonely, as if I hadn't built this entire plan around her. It felt like I'd been reduced to the safe backup option, the one who organizes, pays, and accommodates, but doesn't get chosen when it actually counts. So I canceled everything. I told her she should go enjoy the holiday exactly how she wanted, without dragging half-kept promises behind her. She seemed relieved, apologized vaguely for not realizing sooner, and then turned it on me, saying I was rigid for not just going along with it and leaving my mother behind. Since then, she's barely spoken to me, acting like I'm the one who blew things up by expecting one night to stay the same.